Hello and welcome to a noobreview.com quick look video, and today I am joined by the wonderfully talented Mr. Jose Luis Perez Zapata.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And Adam Radcliffe.
Hello.
Now today we are looking at Fur Fighters on the iPad. Yeah.
In the iPad?
Yeah.
They ported it to the iPad.
I played this in the Dreamcast.
That's right, so did I, and I don't think I ever finished it actually. It was one of those games that I really enjoyed at the time. Loved the visual style, loved the very straightforward gameplay, but I just don't think I ever got around to finishing it.
No, I didn't either. It's just really cute and extremely violent.
Wait, did it have a one-player game?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I mean, every time I played it, I just played it in a friend's house. In multiplayer.
Back in the day, when the only way you could play new games was by going around somebody's house.
Well, of course. I mean, what the hell are you gonna use? The internet?
Yeah, ironic, of course, that the Dreamcast was the first console to use the internet for, well, didn't really necessarily use it for multiplayer in most things, but you could play multiplayer games online.
Yeah.
The same guys who made this game actually made Geometry Wars.
They did, as
amazing.
well as Metropolis Street Racer and obviously the Project Gotham games.
Yeah. But this
shut
one,
down, didn't they?
Well, yeah, they did, and this is probably like the only cult hit they had. Really, it's like nobody really sort of knew it existed. We asked people about it before we tried to record to see to get people on. Like, what? I don't remember playing it. What was it like? Oh, it was brilliant.
Yeah. It's one of those unfortunate games that got really great critical acclaim. You know, very good reviews, but nobody bought it.
Nobody bought the magazine. Read about it.
Well, they probably did buy it, and they went, "Oh, I'm not playing this kiddie crap."
It looks stupid.
Yeah, but it's
Did you just turn into the penguin?
I did, yes. One of the key gameplay mechanics in this is the ability to switch between characters using a teleporter. Mm-hmm. To set the scene, you are playing as one member of an international supergroup called the Fur Fighters that defend the world from terrorists. And an evil terrorist General Cat has decided he's going to take over the world, and in order to stop you from foiling his scheme, he kidnaps your loved ones, including your children. So each level revolves around basically recovering your lost children. You can see in the top right corner it says, I've collected 0 out of 9 babies.
I love that
A lot
idea.
of babies.
Because it's like he's an evil genius. He could have just sent henchmen to assassinate you. But he said, no, let's have some fun. I know they've all got families. What can we do with that?
That's a good point. Why did they not kill him?
Why didn't they just...
Well, it wouldn't be a very good game if you were just playing with a bunch of dead animals.
But,
Press A to decompose. But you can't. When you're playing through the levels, you'll often spot one of the different children, but you can't just necessarily just walk up to them and rescue them. You have to play as their parent in order to rescue them. So, for instance, with this section, in order to swim my way to a missing child that I could see trapped in a fish tank, I've had to play as the penguin character that can swim.
Interesting. I'm actually quite surprised with this because I didn't know the first player mode of this game ever. I think I remember the friend I played with. I played this with. Mentioning that it wasn't really good and he wasn't even bothering with it. I wouldn't know. I mean, I never saw it.
you should have played it multiplayer.
One thing that might disappoint you about this iPad version is that it doesn't have a multiplayer mode, as far as I can tell. It is literally just the single player.
And that was one of the best things about it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I did enjoy the multiplayer mode, but I liked the single player a lot. I thought it was very clever, very funny. Some very interesting gameplay. But this is the thing I want to get at here, is that although it's only available on the iPad, it is dirt cheap. It was £1.99.
That's cheaper than lots of games.
Yes. Considering that the average game retails for £40, and this is just as long as any other retail game. Hell, it's longer than like 2 or 3 Call of Duty games put together. you know.
And it's also like that's if you tried to buy the Dreamcast version, you're looking at trying to find it on eBay, and they can flog that for a lot more than £2.
I know, they jealously hoard their copies of Fur Fighters.
All Dreamcast games for its imminent comeback. Dreamcast 2 with backwards compatibility.
Yeah, let's keep dreaming.
They speak dialect of Lilat.
Yeah, they speak gibberish, as I would have put it, but yes. Actually, you just reminded me of something there. This was... it was ported over to the PlayStation 2, and one of the things that they added to it was real voice acting, and personally, I think that took away some of the charm. I mean, it's not to say that there were bad voice performances or anything, but... You know,
yeah, it was kind of fun.
Yeah, it's funny when
it's one of the things I really like about it.
Talking Simlish.
So you can see here that one of the other characters available to play as is a kangaroo.
There were a lot of characters.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of them all actually. There was the dog, the cat, the kangaroo, the penguin, the dragon, and then there was that little like Chinese dog thing. I can't even remember what he was. Or Chang. I'm gonna have to look on the Wikipedia see if I can tell you what species the creature is.
7 altogether. I can't remember what they are either, but I'm just...
Yeah. And although this video only really takes place during the first couple of levels, there are several different worlds that you can travel to and take part in. This one is based on New York, and if I remember rightly, there was I think it was a cruise liner. I have vague memories of this. I'm sorry, I haven't really played this properly.
That's okay, I'll forgive you.
These maps are huge. How did you have any help to find the babies on the map, or what, did it get very confusing?
I didn't actually. I was doing it by memory, and this is one of the things that I found challenging about this game. Is I think I've grown too accustomed to games kind of holding your hand, you know, giving you map markers, giving you clues as to where objectives are. In this, there's nothing. They literally just kind of chuck you down and say, right, go and do the levels. And some people may not like this because in order to unlock new levels you have to rescue all the kids, but personally I find it quite refreshing. So yeah, that's basically Fur Fighters on the iPad. It's available now to download and we really recommend it.
Looks
good fun.
Thank you for playing. Presented by
Noob Review.